Raise your hand if you prefer online events. A year ago, I thought that it was impossible to attend meetings and classes in this way as we do today. Can you imagine? You simply open your laptop and that's it. It's not needed to go somewhere to buy something or to talk to others. A bit of magic in our lives can't be too much. On the one hand, it's cool, isn't it? But it's rather sad because now it's unfortunately strange when you go out and communicate without Zoom emojis, turning on and turning off the microphones and cameras. And sometimes the experience of this communication is confusing or even crazy. Look, how many obstacles we need to get over to have a successful meeting. And I really need a good scotch tape, are you? Exactly. It's the best of both worlds that you can stay at home and do everything. But you definitely remember your worlds no online, no Zoom a year ago, when you were good to go anywhere, anytime, and you would never think you would raise your hand now. So is acceptance easy and useful or not? March 2020. The beginning of the pandemic will change our outlooks and the world in general. In February 2020, I sent the application to participate in a philosophy event for teens who are finding themselves. It was something new and already desirable for me. To spend a weekend in a luxury hotel with motivated teens was a dream. Nevertheless, very soon, I found out that this event was going to be online, in Zoom, because of spreading of coronavirus. I did not even know exactly what it was. All my expectations were dispelled by the wind. I am a drama queen, am I not? Honestly, I was not really sad. It's life and it's important to cope failures and to make the right conclusions. However, my mother would disagree. Actually, she had never seen me before so disappointed and furious at one time. Yeah, that's me saying that it's so important to accept everything. First month of the quarantine, I was depressed. I think we all were. We lost such an important thing, happiness. We were accustomed to do everything we want. And when we were limited, it was only one way, to suffer. However, students were happy. They could stay at home, chill out, and say to their teachers, well, it's a bad internet connection, sorry, I can join, or just use voice Zoom freezers. Sorry, students, it was not nice of me to tell our secrets and the quarantine life hacks. Talking about happiness we lost. Don't you think that finding happiness we started joining online events? Statistics show that people across the world derive the greatest happiness from health, relationships, living conditions, feeling my life has meaning. Let's pay more attention to this, feeling my life has meaning. From first-hand experience, we know that when some of our plans are crushed, we think our life meaning also is. Wishing to continue our activity or to get more money motivates us to do everything not to lose hope, because we live till we hope. In spite of the fact that we spent at home 3 months instead of 2 weeks, it was a good time for personal improvement and to see your family you have not seen before because of the job. However, the time of lockdown was a fight between a temptation and willpower. I mean, to kill time on Instagram or to study something. During this fight, I saw an ad about the beginning of the philosophy Olympiad for teens. Well, I waited for 7 months, nothing changed. Have a go, I said. I don't have a choice, we all sit near the computers. So, I spent a lot of hours in Zoom, I wrote an essay, took the first place, but it was not enough. I've already joined a lot of events, and now I'm still doing that. There is a first time for everything, and once you try it, won't stop. By the way, everything was closed and we should have stayed at home. So definitely you remember that period. Okay, let's get back to the tutorial. What do you think? Did I agree to join it online or not? No, I did not. Why? It was such a nice opportunity. I was scared. I didn't have any desire to talk to others on the internet. I wanted to enjoy that atmosphere in real life. I wanted to have a dump of funny photos. But I think that with you all, you notice that fact that we spent a lot of hours online. But do we have a choice? From first-hand experience, I know that when I stay at home, my screen time is on average 22 hours, 44 minutes per week. That's too much. But when I go out or do something more useful, my screen time goes down for more than half. Dear adults, do you really think we are happy to feel the emptiness in social media because we feel unhappy in real life? No, we are not. It's boring and it's not our preference. Well, I'm not talking about the extroverts. So, probably now you feel a bit confused how happiness, acceptance, and social media are connected with my story. Why do you need to listen to it? Okay, we are on our finish line. So, do you remember my question at the beginning about acceptance? Is it easy or not? I think yes. Is it useful? More yes than no. Why? I'm gonna explain. Imagine you have not accepted all quarantine rules yet. As a result, you missed all the opportunities, you don't study, and feel pretty alone. Besides, there is an incredible difference between the blind acceptance and normal acceptance which I talked about. So, I don't encourage you to play someone's game. I encourage you to find the balance and to consider some pros and cons of everything that happens in your life. Just keep calm, like me. Statistics show that people who think positively, that positive thinking is good for increasing such emotions as happiness. So why don't we try to be into acceptance? Because as you see, it gives us enough benefits to be into it. I strongly believe that normal acceptance gives us an ability to feel happier. Here is the answer to the question, why do we do that? Why do we accept almost everything? So it's obvious that we see Zoom growth after 2020s. And getting back to social media, I also think that we do it to become happier. I guess that acceptance also gives us an ability to become better version of ourselves. When we face some problems, we try to find the most pleasant solution for us. But what a pity, we have no other options. So we accept, we go out of our comfort, and that's perfect for improving our life skills and for our self-esteem. So I think that everything's gonna be alright, and we won't purchase all the booklet and toilet paper again, because after the dark is usually light. Stop finding only minuses in everything that happens in your life, because you will be out of the rapid development of the world. Don't be afraid. Sometimes when you yelled, you win. And I think that, I hope that my experience will help you to realize that everything that happens in your life is not an accident. Well, don't be afraid. Just try everything, do everything, accept everything. Because you see, that gives us enough benefits to accept. And I hope that everything's gonna be all right. And I think that probably you won't win the philosophy Olympiad, but your victories also will be valuable. Thank you.